Everybody, this is Zach from Board with Friends again, and I'm taking a look at another Attacktix video. I know that's what we've been putting out on the channel a lot lately. Still working on some animations while this COVID-19 stuff is going on, and just basically picking things up at random and, getting back into the game and checking these things out. It was suggested to me to take a look at this blast from the past, the Spider-Man 3 tournament set. It's way too big for me to even fit on my camera right now, but it's a pretty cool looking set. It's got a Spider-Man in it, it's got the new Goblin, and it's got a Venom, and it's got a Sandman. I think it's a Battlemaster figure, actually. And then just to take a quick look on the other side here, really interesting Spider-Man, the packaging. But I'm going to open these up off camera and then get right back with you, and we'll take a look at the full tournament set. So we'll be right back. And here we are looking at the Spider-Man 3 tournament set for Attacktix, all unboxed. That took way longer than I expected it to, and I didn't want to do it on camera. But taking a look at these figures, it's pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of the Spider-Man 3 movie, but these are some really neat sculpts here. So we got Spider-Man swinging from a New York City building. Interesting idea. Kind of going off of the one from the starter set from Marvel, where he's doing a kicking action, except this one is completely powered by you. So this whole thing swings on like a pendulum, and you would, try to knock over your opponent that way. Then we got Venom here from the movie. Venom has a missile launcher that comes out of his mouth. He's spewing black gunk, symbiont juice, whatever. Pretty cool and powerful missile. But again, not able to really aim. Like a lot of the Star Wars figures and the Transformers figures, so they're holding their guns, so you're able to, adjust the aim from there and try to figure it out. But with Venom, much like the Spider-Man and Electro that I saw earlier, like there's no way to really adjust. It's just a straight shot. Interesting. I haven't gotten to really play with them much. I've just been messing around with them. Haven't had an actual game with any of them, so we'll see. Then over here we got the new Goblin, aptly named. He is Harry Osborn on a snowboard that can fly, and he comes with a new sculpted pumpkin bomb that he shoots out of his hand, just like the Green Goblin from the starter set, which is interesting. It's kind of neat. I mean, if you know the context of it and what they were going for, I still prefer the look of the old Goblin. But the neat thing is, he can detach from the base here, and he's got that string, so you can get all sorts of cool angles when you're trying to attack your opponents. And then if we look, it can just reattach, so it looks like he's thrusting from the ground on a snowboard. And then we have the big piece here. This is Sandman from the movie. He, like the Spider-Man one, it's got these two little panels here. And what will happen is, first of all, he's got two attacks. He's got a missile launcher out of his hand that shoots a blob of sand. And then he has this swinging claw attack, much like Sabretooth, where it slings sideways. And you can try to whack opponents that way. But when you hit these panels here, if you hit one, nothing happens. But if you hit two, this tab will pop out the bottom, and it knocks them over. And that's when they would trigger their special abilities. Speaking of which, let's take a look at those. So with Spider-Man, if you manage to hit those, it would pop him over, and it's tagged. And if it's white, he has Rescue. Return this figure to your starting area if you have another figure in play. And to reset that, you just click this back in. Actually works a little bit better than the Battlemasters that I had before, which were the Omega Supreme and the ATST ones. Because those tapped in, but you had to pull them back, and they didn't always fall over properly. Venom here, he has Vanquish, which I really like. So choose and remove a figure from your opponent's defeated area, then stand this figure up. Doesn't sound like it really cool, but against specific characters like Battle Ravage, who can recruit from the defeated area other Battle Ravages, this would be a way to combat that. Kind of a cool idea. And then new Goblin, his is Vengeance. Remove one of your opponent's Spider-Man figures if you have a Sinister Syndicate in play. So these will work with the regular Marvel characters, because we saw from my other videos that there are Sinister Syndicate guys. And then Sandman here, if he pops up, he's hard to read. He has stun, so your opponent may not move their warriors or their troopers next turn. So a way to stop all those guys. So I don't quite see how this is a tournament set. I think they just threw that name out there. But it is a neat set, and there's some cool figures in here. I really like the Venom, and I like having more figures like the Hobgoblin. Let's focus there. This Spider-Man, I don't see it being super great. I'll try it out, but it just looks cool, you know, swinging around like that. I thought it looked neat. But so far, just playing around with it, even before I started the video, I'm like, I don't see this knocking people down, but we'll see. But this Sandman figure and Venom are really cool. I mean, Sandman to knock somebody over, if you position it right, you know, you got a good whack with the hand, and then you got a pretty powerful missile here. If I can find the button, there it is. That you can aim and shoot. It didn't say in the instructions if he gets 2 attacks or not, or if it's just the way, or if it's just you know, you choose which attack you want to do. It wasn't very specific, but I can always check the rules online. But yeah, this has been a quick look at the Spider-Man 3 tournament set for Attacktix. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope everybody's staying safe and washing their hands and, you know, wearing masks and everything. And if you like Attacktix, or if you've played with this set and you got comments on it, let us know below. If you want to see something else cool or other figures that we should check out from the line, please, you know, let me know. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. And I'll see you next time.